We are not important. It is the truth that is important. So when people are calling to this, some people are spreading bad news and ugly stuff about me. Yes, it's not about me. Forget about me. It is the truth. Everyone who loves the truth, you see, everyone who is of the truth, we hear this voice. It's not because of a DSA. It's not because it's Sunday. It's not because Pastor Sunday. It's because of the truth. I'm bearing witness to the truth. And anybody who knows the truth, who recognizes the truth, we know that what DSA is doing and saying, the Spirit of God bears witness. They will recognize that voice. Forget about me. Forget about, my personality. But the truth I've come to bear witness to, it's undeniable. We are not important by ourselves. It is the truth that is important. John 17:17, sanctify them by your truth. Your word is truth. It is the truth that matters. That's why we don't and should not idolize any man. The word of God, the truth, should be above the man. Any man, no matter how perfect he is or holy he is only a servant that is bearing witness to the truth. The truth should be exalted above the man. When we idolize any man, we destroy that man because we make him blind. It takes the place of God, which is destruction for him. He will fail you one day or the other, one time or the other. So that's why I don't want people to idolize me. That's why I always come out open about my frailties, so that you know that I'm just human like you. Matthew 19:17. So Jesus said to him, why do you call me good? Even Jesus said, no one is good but one, that is God himself. Ken OYAHKILOME said we should believe Pastor Chris and his word. Pastor Chris's word, not God's word, not the truth. That is idol worshiping right there. But not just about Pastor Chris and his church. This is happening in all churches in Nigeria. They are worshiping, not all, maybe of course there are remnants, maybe there are some that are not doing it, but most are like that. They have exalted two things above the truth in Nigeria, which is a crime against God. It's blasphemy. They have exalted the man of God above truth, and they have exalted the church going above the truth. And money, of course. Matthew 23:9. Do not call anyone on earth your father, for one is your father, he who is in heaven. You see? Why? Because once you begin to exalt a man like that, you become idol worshiper. By saying Pastor Chris is worshipable, it means they are already worshiping him. No man is worshipable. Worship only belongs to God. Matthew 4:8-10. Again, the devil took him up on an exceedingly high mountain. That is where all the GOs are. The GOs are already high on the mountain. The GOs are already exalted. Pastor Chris is already in America on television there. He's already with Benny Hinn. He's already with all the GOs are already having their own private jets. They are already exalted. The devil took him on high, exceedingly high, on mountain, and showed him all the kingdoms of the world. From all the GOs, from their exalted position, they are seeing all the kingdoms of the world. They are seeing what money can do. They are seeing all the advantages of money. They are seeing it. We don't always know if it's God who has exalted them there or Satan. But when they begin to see all the kingdoms of the world like that and their glory, you see the next thing that will follow. And he said to him, all these things I will give you if you will fall down and worship me. The only other person who demands worship is Satan. It is Satan, devil, that demands worship, because worship belongs to God. So when you see things of the world like that, these things of the world that you see, this glory of the world, they demand worship. Satan uses the glory of the world to demand worship from us. Satan uses wealth of mammon to demand worship from us. Satan uses the glory, popularity, respect, people worshiping us to demand worship from us. That is why when you are a GO or something so high, just let people know that you are ordinary man. Remain simple. Come down from your high hill. Otherwise, you will be so high there, you will not like to come down. You want people to now be worshiping you. That is exactly what Satan wants for you. Then Jesus, so he said, fall down and worship it. All these things I will give to you. That's what Jews are after now. All these things that Jesus rejected, now Jews want it. Jews are falling down to worship just to get these things. Falling down before mammon, falling down before glory, falling down before praise. So this is exactly what most Jews in Nigeria are doing. Then, but Jesus said to him, away with you, Satan, for it is written, you shall worship the Lord your God, and him only shall you serve. Only God deserves to be worshipped. Worship only belongs to God and service. So, but for you to now say he's worshipable, a man is worshipable, it is who is demanding for worship here, apart from God, the Lord your God? Devil. So it means anybody that is demanding worship, either directly or indirectly, is a devil. It's a Lucifer. That is what made Lucifer to be cast out of heaven. You shall worship the Lord your God only, and him only shall you serve.